Many of us were actually hoping that Queen Camilla would actually wear Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother's crown, made for her in 1937 for her coronation with George VI, particularly because she was such an important figure in the King's life, and it would have been a lovely connection to have there. But as you say, the crown features the Koh-i-Noor diamond, and I think the decision was made that it would be better not to, to avoid stoking tensions with India. You have to remember that the Koh-i-Noor diamond is an extremely symbolic diamond for the Indian population, and we have a Hindu nationalist government in place with Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, and is very much playing to a home audience when he has said that it would cause distress to Indians if the Koh-i-Noor diamond was worn.
I mean, is there not also an argument that it would also be a nod to India? I mean, often royals will wear things that have come from other places in a nod to them, as a tribute to them, and I know that there are...
It would be unless it wasn't nicked.
Oh, maybe, yes, and hugely valuable. And I know it's not just India that also stake a claim on it. I think Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran...
It's important to say that, actually, no country has an ironclad claim to the Koh-i-Noor diamond, and actually it's had a very peripatetic existence. It's gone from the Mughal Empire in India, taken over by the Persian Empire in Iran, then it went to the Durrani Empire of Afghanistan, then to the Sikh Empire, and finally to the British Empire. And the way that many of those empires got it was far less honest, I would say, than the British way, because the British at least had a peace negotiation and the Treaty of Lahore of 1849 with Dalip Singh, with the Sikh Emperor, rather, I should say, of the time. They were able to get it that way. So there are lots of claims to it, and yet in modern times you have Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran and India all laying claim to it.
Yes.
I think it's far better to have it where it is now, where it will be seen by a global audience, potentially of billions, and surely that's the key thing, to actually have this great diamond exposed.
Are trying to interpret and read things into the signs that we're seeing here. And what's your early take on the Charles and Camilla reign?
Well, I mean, this is all, as I said before, this is the key period between the accession and the coronation, when all focus is supposed to be on the new king and queen as they place their stamp on the monarchy and really make it their own and lay out what they see as their blueprint for the future. And that's all been overshadowed, unfortunately, by other events that have taken place. Obviously, we know who we're talking about. And it's just been a shame that everything has been sidetracked. And now, at least, we're with Harry and Meghan retreating into the spotlight at the moment, it seems. This is the time to actually get the whole royal family to try to create that positive atmosphere we need to have to build up anticipation for the coronation. We've been denied that all of this time. This is the first time in 70 years we're going to have the most important ceremonial and constitutional event in our history. It's one of those key moments in time when you'll say, I know where I was during the Constitution. Yeah. Every generation forges its national identity around these sorts of events. And so I think right now is a great time for us to put the past to the past and look forward.